People think I'm posting negative things about real estate because I'm a doomsday kind of guy. But that's not true. I used to think real estate was an amazing investment. I was a realtor at one point. Then I started studying Bitcoin. When I was driving to my client meetings, I would listen to Bitcoin podcasts. One of my greatest takeaways was that real estate wasn't widely used as an investment until central banking became a thing. In the early 1900s, people used houses solely for shelter because we used precious metals as money for the longest time. Precious metals hold their value, so we didn't need to use houses to store value for us. Precious metals were a great store of value because they were difficult to produce. But people stopped using precious metals because governments slowly transitioned them away. In 1933, the U.S. government made gold ownership illegal in the U.S. In 1971, the U.S. government severed the link between gold and U.S. dollars for the entire world. Governments got people used to using paper, fiat currencies, or government-issued money as money. The smart people figured out that they can't hold paper for a long time. They started buying stocks and real estate. Stocks and real estate are more difficult to produce more of than fiat, so they retain their value, while fiat currencies lose value over time. Real estate investing only really started after 15 and 30-year mortgages became a thing. This is when people started using houses as a store of value. Using housing as a store of value is one of the biggest contributors to the wealth gap we experience today. Banks discriminated against minorities and didn't allow them to take on loans because they lived in certain areas. Those minorities couldn't get loans to use the equity in their homes as liquidity, so they weren't able to take on opportunities as they came up. This was a way to transfer wealth away from minorities. Even today, we see the wealth gaps created by these decisions from banks. It has compounded over time. The only reason why this has happened is because we have been convinced to use pieces of paper and plastic as money. We accept paper, something that can be printed at will, for our hard work and effort. Banks can print this money and make the wealthy even wealthier by redistributing the wealth everyone else has built. As more units of fiat currencies are printed, the value of what we save decreases. We have to work for it, while they can create it out of thin air. Fiat currencies are the biggest scam we fell for. They are used to extract wealth from savers and move it to the wealthiest people in society. The wealthiest people love stocks and real estate because stocks and real estate are what make them wealthy. But investments in real estate are funded with fake money printed out of thin air. You have to pay your landlord money that you worked hard for, but your landlord bought your house using money that was printed out of thin air. How is that fair? If fiat currencies fail, real estate will very likely fail as an asset. Same with stocks. Precious metals can't take down fiat currencies because they are failed assets. They don't work in the digital economy. Bitcoin will be the reason for fiat currencies failing. Bitcoin is specifically designed to work as money in the digital economy. Study Bitcoin and prepare accordingly.